No, Willie, don't do it, man. I've read this play a dozen times, ends the same way every single time through. A lot to learn from that. Hey, if you have not yet finished Death of a Salesman, please do. Again, all resources, including a link to a TV performance, which is verbatim lines from the play itself, is on earlier events. But of course, reading the play itself, very important. Annotating it the way you've learned how to annotate in AP Lit and Comp class. Hey, great job on the discussion forum last week on Thursday and Friday. And I mean that, extraordinary. As I was going through your initial posts and then your replies to each other, talk about digging deep. Talk about thinking about that scene, and in turn, many of the characterizations and themes that go throughout the entire play. Talk about thinking about it from so many different angles. On that note, some of you, of course, satisfied the guidelines for that assignment before others. You posted your initial post, and then on Friday you gave your two replies, and you may not have revisited the discussion forum since your group mates have posted all of their replies. Please do. I'm telling you, part of the reason we're having this discussion forum format is that because of the kind of essay we're going to ask you to write, it is so crucial that you get so many different ideas about this work that you're all reading. So take a minute, go to that discussion forum, and see what everybody else has written. I'll wait. Just pause me, and I will freeze here and wait for you to read it. Go ahead. You back? Extraordinary, isn't it? Hey, we want to do more of the same today and tomorrow in terms of this kind of discussion forum format. I hope this redundancy of lesson doesn't detract from its importance. We want to do the same lesson today and tomorrow because one, as we're getting used to this online scenario, kind of helps to have something repeated so you know exactly what you're doing. We will change things up after break as well. Okay, hey, speaking of what you can expect for Death of a Salesman in terms of a culminating assessment, I think you guys are reading the tea leaves as well as I am. We're obviously not absolute earliest we could see each other again is May 1st, and they're just saying, boy, that does not look likely. We are still going to have a culminating assessment over Death of a Salesman. There will be no multiple choice as long as we are not in session. But we will not have an actual essay test per se over Death of a Salesman, but we will have an essay, and it will be the same essay type that you are planning to have for an essay test. The only difference is you're going to have a few days to write your response. We're going to assume that you're using whatever resources are at your disposal, other than obviously having somebody else write your essay or something like that. And you're going to get the very same kind of prompt that you would have got for the essay test. Again, it's large work essay prompts. You can go into the course files to see all 40 of those. You're going to get one of those. You and the rest of your classmates for your particular class period, class section are going to get the same prompt. All different class sections are going to have different prompts. More on that later, but just know everything we're doing here, including these discussion forums, are designed to prepare you well for that kind of essay response. Just trust me on that. We don't want to give you anything that wouldn't prepare you in that way. That'd be a waste of your time. So you're off on your next discussion forum. Same drill as Thursday and Friday last week. If you look on today's event below this video, you'll see there is the document that has those guiding questions for you to write your initial 300-word response over the designated scene that's also in that document. Post that response by 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, and then jump on there tomorrow and post your replies to your other group mates' responses. And then hopefully, again, revisit the discussion forum after everybody's replies so you can see their responses as well. Keep up the great work, folks. Truly, I am impressed with the job that you're doing. Talk to you soon.